This is the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. It's my passion to help others be great, to help them with the tools and strategies they need to make a difference in their life. The values of my show is to spotlight entrepreneurs, to give the entrepreneurs an opportunity to share their business. Authors, business consultants, makeup artists, musicians, pastors, teachers. My father passed away because I was 3 years old. He was a business proprietor. He was an entrepreneur himself. To be able to spotlight an entrepreneur with their journey and helping others to inspire, encourage, empower, and uplift them. Make sure you follow yours truly on YouTube and Facebook. Hello, and God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. I am your host, Jafora Fox, and I am so excited on tonight as I am every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Mark your calendars for 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to be a part of the Jafora Fox Show, Let's Talk Business. And hello to my Facebook audience as well as YouTube. So thank you for joining and being here on tonight. As well, I am the CEO of Jafora Fox Inc., and the services that I provide is a business strategist, a transformational coach. I teach online courses in financial literacy education and how to start your own business. So connect with me, and you can do that. I have a free consultation. You can book your free consultation on my website, and my website is www.jaforafox.com. You can go to my website and book your free consultation, and I would love to help you and assist you with any of the services in any way that I can help you to be great. I would love to do that. That is my absolute passion for that. You'll see the services, free consultation. You click on there, and then it'll come up with a schedule, and you can schedule your date and then your time and hit submit, and the information will come to me. And then I'll be glad to have that 30-minute free consultation with you. So just ensure that you do that, and you want to schedule that free consultation with me. And then also what I would like for you to do is calling all entrepreneurs. If you would like to be a guest on the Jafora Fox Show, be a guest. You can complete that intake form. Fill out that information, upload your picture and video. It is optional. Click that accept terms and conditions and click submit. And then I will be in contact with you to be a guest on the show. And I am always so honored and excited to spotlight you as an entrepreneur. So calling all entrepreneurs. And then if you would like to shop, I know who does not like to shop. Shop. You can also do that on my website. Click shop. I have so many amazing things that you can purchase, sweatshirts, t-shirts, sweatsuits. So please take the time to go and shop. And then finally, you all, thank you so much in advance. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. And so you definitely want to ensure that you put shared in the comments, because the guest on tonight has an amazing book that you'll be able to win. And so put shared in the comments, share. You don't want to keep all of this amazing information to yourself. So put shared in the comments. And again, thank you so much for sharing. And let's see who's joining on tonight. Say hello. Hi, Elizabeth. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show, Let's Talk Business. Hi, Evelyn. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to put shared in the comments because you could win a prize on tonight. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening to you as well. So thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, Elizabeth, for sharing. It is greatly, greatly appreciated that you all would take time to share. So like, tag others in the Facebook Live on tonight as well as YouTube. So hello again to each of you. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for sharing. So thank you, Evelyn, as well. Thank you all so much for sharing. God bless you. God bless you. And at this time, I'm going to go ahead and bring on our guest, an amazing woman who is doing some amazing things. So hi, Sacha. Thank you. Thank
Hi.
you. Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Yes, I am so excited and honored to have you as a guest on tonight on the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. You all, this woman is doing some amazing things as well. And so can't wait at all to dive into talk about all of the amazing things that you are doing. And so with that, Sacha, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, as you know, my name is Sacha Walton, and I am in Virginia. I am a business strategist and a business owner. I own SWI Management Group, and I'm a mother. I have a fur baby. I have a 26-year-old daughter, and I'm just loving life and just doing everything that is set for me to do. And I'm just happy to be here with everybody. And like I said, I'm a business strategist. I'm a speaker, podcast host of According2Sacha Podcast, and I'm an event producer as well. And I just love helping people and other entrepreneurs to help scale up their business and do some amazing things. And I am a new author. My book was just published this week. So yes, I have my new book out. It's called Beyond the Music. And it is an entrepreneurship guide for music artists.
Yes, awesome. Love it. And congratulations to you on your new book, published author. I'm so excited for you. So congratulations. You all send those hearts to Sacha. Say congratulations because we are so happy and excited about the amazing things that you are doing. So tell us about your business, SWI Management Group.
Okay, so SWI Management Group is my DBA. I operate off of that more so than anything, but the parent company is Sacha Walton Enterprise. That's INNER Prize, which stands for To Bring From Within. And so, like I said, I operate mostly off of the SWI Management Group, but we specialize in strategic planning, business development, as well as event production. And so I house all of the wonderful things that I'm doing under Sacha Walton Enterprise and SWI Management Group.
Oh, that is awesome. Love it. We definitely have to have everything set up properly and structured properly. So, love to always hear when entrepreneurs have everything all intact. And so, with that, the pandemic and everything that has gone on and has happened, and we're still, somewhat in the pandemic. So, no business as usual, nothing as usual. We won't go back to that. And so, talk about your message of perseverance, primarily with the 2020 pandemic, and how did you overcome your challenges?
Oh, that is such a wonderful question. Well, with the challenges I experienced and for the 2020 pandemic, it was really with my business. And I have been in business for over 20 years. I started out in event production, and I also managed independent music artists in the past. And over time, my business had evolved. I evolved with my business, and I started to kind of help out other businesses scale up and develop their business and do a lot more than what they were doing. So, which is the reason why I am now deeming myself as a business strategist. And so, fast forwarding up to, the 2020 pandemic, prior to that, I had the opportunity to manage my business full time as a full time entrepreneur. And by way of a layoff from a company I had worked with for 20 years, but in 2018. But I was fortunate enough to have my business that was on the side, moved it up to a full time. And from there, the pandemic happened, and the core of my business was in event production. And I am a government contractor as well. I do state and federal contracting of government services under the events. And then when the pandemic happened, it just rocked the whole event industry so much. It's making a comeback now a little bit, but I had to, really look at things and see what am I going to do next. And because I am multifaceted, multi-skilled, and a lot of things that I'm able to do, I was able to kind of pivot a little bit and manage my business outside of the events, just kind of going into marketing and branding and more strategic planning. And in 21, I actually relaunched my business and became the face of my brand. I was very comfortable standing behind the scenes and just managing things in that comfort zone. But it was the pandemic that actually launched me. It was the pandemic that, it took that challenge. I was in that headspace of what to do next. I always say that entrepreneurship is not for the weak. There is a level of mental health that comes with that. And, when you're going from scaling up your business and hitting figures that you love to stay within and continue to grow, and the next thing you know, something outside of your control happens, and that happened to me. And I felt defeated. I felt like I was a failure, even though I wasn't, and it wasn't my fault. But it's just those circumstances that happened that was outside of my control. But through much prayer and just, good people in my life, just rallying behind me. And it was just like being able to come out of that darkness in a sense. And then when I did a soft launch in August of 2021, I came out as a speaker, still moseying through things, and eventually it just hit me. It just snapped into a point where it's just like, no, you have to really do this. So I would say that even though it was a challenging time for me, that it also birthed something new in me. And out of that is now I'm here as the business strategist, the speaker, the author, the podcast host, so many things. And I would just always attribute that to the pandemic. And here I am.
Oh, that's awesome. Love, love, love it. I think you all can really take something away from that, and how something so traumatic, the whole world changed, but how you turned all of that into something absolutely amazing. Not just one thing, but several things. Just a host, a speaker, author, you have your podcast and all of those things, and how you just relaunched yourself. And I believe that's just a testament within itself. Definitely can't leave out prayer and having an amazing support system to help you, when you're feeling at time. Because even now in business, you can sometimes feel a bit defeated when you try to put things together and they don't seem like they're all coming together. But you just cannot give up. Continue to pray. Continue to, as you did, persevere. That word is so key. You have to just keep persevering and just not give up. So I love, love, love your story and your testimony about how you were able to relaunch, and how you're able to now just think about it. If the pandemic may have not happened, you would still be doing, those other things. And yeah. And I'm sure you find greater joy in your passion that you continue daily to walk into, which brings me to talk about your passion and your love for music, the book, The Guide Beyond the Music, an artist's entrepreneur's guide. I love, love, love that, because both of my sons are artists. And so I just can't wait to hear all about that.
Oh, thank you so much. So I got my copy today, and I didn't want to wait for the actual copies that I can order to come in. So I actually primed myself on Amazon. But the book is called Beyond the Music, and my love for music started so many years ago. When I was younger, I was an aspiring artist, and fast forwarding to being able to kind of just be behind the scenes and work with other artists, and the things that I've learned, the things that I've studied, and the people that I've been fortunate to be around, and to instill so much wisdom into a lot of the independent music artists when I was managing them. And so I always felt that there was a missing link with the entrepreneurs and the music artists. Like, they are creatives first, but they don't think about themselves as being entrepreneurs. And I always felt like if you operated more so as an entrepreneur, then you will understand the principles within the music industry when it comes to handling that side of the business. And so from that, I, wanted to really get into the market and the music business and really teach and actually build a new niche, because a lot of people always talk about, the ABCs of music business. It's the studio time, it's the lyrics, it's the artist development. It is, everything that an artist would do from a standpoint or a perspective as if they were signed under a label, and that label handles everything for them. But as an independent music artist, you don't have that. So you just kind of go out there, just being a creative, creating the music, going out, listening to other people. You might be able to get a good manager to handle contracts for you. But a lot of times you're out there doing that by yourself, unless you have a good team. And then when you have a team, either they're going to be good or just there to support you and do what they think of or what know to do as well. So there's a lot of things that kind of miss the mark when it comes down to artists, and they just continue to go forward. They do the release, and the next thing you know, it's like either they have that big break because they have the right mix of everything, the right sound, the right team, the right strategies. But then you have those who do not. And then next thing you know, they just continue to release music without having a return on their investment. So what I've done is apply those foundational business principles that all entrepreneurs should really go by. And then I actually put that in my book. So my book is more so focused on the entrepreneurship side to kind of have them to think a little bit differently, not just as a creative, but act as if you are a label, act as if you do own a label. And when you set those things up in that way, then it's easier for you to maneuver through the business process in the music industry. You'll understand why you need to be more strategic in how you release your music or how you build your target audience. It's nothing different. The foundation of every industry is business. So just because you're a music artist or you are a painter, you like art, or you are an author, a lot of people go under those titles and just maneuver as. But then if you really think of yourself as that entrepreneur first, or a creative entrepreneur, then you look at those principles, you apply the same thing: business planning, marketing planning, your branding strategies, all those things that an entrepreneur really should have in place. And then when you do that and apply it to your music business or to you being an author and all those things, then you can start seeing a better return on your investment. It still takes a lot of work. It still takes, a good plex of just everything is coming together to make the work for you. But when you have those principles and you set those goals to it, then you really can hit the mark a lot better. And so there's a quote in the book, and it says, an educated artist creates leverage. And so that's one of the things. So I would just tell everybody to go to my website. I think Mr. Jafora is going to put it on, but it's www.S2Ep12group.com. It's also on Amazon. You just search up Beyond the Music, Music Artist Guide, Entrepreneurship Guide, and then you go ahead and download that. If you're a music artist out there, you definitely want to get the book. And if you know somebody, get it for them.
Yes, I love it. What you were saying is so true. I tried to ensure the business side for my sons, that they were all set and in place with looking at it as a business. Because my youngest son, they both are amazing, talented, does music. And he did the theme song, and so the Jafora Fox show, and my other financial literacy, he writes the music and puts it all together, and just absolutely amazing. So definitely have to get the book for them too. So with that, on tonight, you all put shared in the comments, because you will be able to win, possibly be a winner to win the book on tonight. So thank you so much for sharing. So put shared in the comments, because even if it's not something that you need, I know that there is someone that that this book will be helpful. If they're creative, if they're an artist, as you said, maybe a painter or a singer, whatever in the entertainment business, this book is going to be very, very helpful for you. So put shared in the comments. And again, thank you so much for sharing. And hello to my Facebook audience as well as YouTube. Thank you all so much for joining. I have an amazing guest on tonight, Sacha Walton with SWI Management Group. And just so excited and honored to have you to be able to share with us on tonight. And so one of the things I just want to talk about is trust in who you are. What do you mean when you say that?
Oh my gosh, you got some loaded questions. I love it. Trust in who you are. Is there so many ways to look at that? When I love being transparent and using myself as an example. Trusting who you are is just really believing, just knowing that everything that's deep down inside of you, that you shouldn't shy away from it. I've came up in, my younger years, teenage years, and, my young adult years and everything. And, there were so many times I've had so many ideas, so many things I wanted to do in the past, and knew I could do it and believed I could do it. But at the same time, you don't really step forward. I really stayed in those comfort zones. I stayed in that position where I knew I wasn't mediocre, but at the same time, I didn't step as fast as I could have. And over the years, as I started to do more and get more great opportunities, whether it was in events or working with celebrities or, even with now what I'm doing now with the book and speaking and everything, I really had to really dig down into myself and be like, okay, Sacha, you always don't be afraid to talk to yourself, you guys, and sometimes you have to be that person within you to have those pep talks and say, you are great. You are this person full of confidence. You can do this, and you're gifted, you're talented. So just do it. So you have to trust in that inner part of you, and that part of you that's going to lead you to the greatness of who you are. And then on the outside of that, when you, like I mentioned, you have a good support system. I have friends, my family, my boyfriend, who's up here tonight, and I see him commenting, and just being able to see what they see in you, and then also trust that, because even that helps to just ignite you even the more. But when you start to really feel it and you start to have that all come together, then it's just like a combustion. You're going to burst and those flames are going to come forward. So trust in yourself in everything. Don't doubt yourself. Don't shrink back. Say yes to showing up. If you know there's something out there for you to do, that idea that you have, know that it's attached to a purpose. There's a purpose for you. Everybody has a purpose on this earth. For some reason, you're here for something. And if you have that burning desire to do what you're going to do, believe in that, trust in that, and know it's for you. Don't shrink back. Don't allow people out there to, make you feel less than, or, one of the things that I do with business strategy, when I'm coaching others, I include mindset coaching in it. And because I know it's so real. I've been there so many times. It's like, I tell people a lot of times that you don't really move and do a lot of what you're going to do or what you need to do, is because there's fear. It's like top 3: fear, lack of confidence, and procrastination. And all 3 of those things can work against you if you continue to allow it to. So when you replace fear, you replace that with faith. That lack of confidence, you replace that with confidence and believing and trusting in yourself. And then knowing that you are great, that you can do it. But that procrastination, kick that procrastination, just go ahead and just lock that up and just bury it somewhere, because it's a robber of destiny. And so those are the things that I know I've dealt with, and so many people deal with it. And like I said, I like being transparent, but just trusting in yourself is believing in yourself, and just don't shrink back, and just go forward in all the wonderful things that you're supposed to do on this earth.
Yes. I love it. I mean, you said some amazing things about that, because fear, the lack of confidence, and procrastination, truly. And you have to replace that, as you said, with the more positive things to help you be able to move forward as well. Mindset is key to everything. You have to transform your mindset. I saw that come. Tell them about your story about rapping. So I'm going to make sure, I was going to ask you about that. So maybe you could spit a few bars for us before we leave on today. before we leave on tonight, but I thought that was amazing. But what you said was so good. It's so helpful. So if you are listening tonight, whether it's live or on the replay, know that you have a purpose, and it's time for you to move forward in the purpose and the plan that God has for you. I mean, there's so many people, millions of people that have passed away due to the pandemic, and you are still here. If you are under the sound of my voice, you're still here. So now I challenge you on tonight to move forward in your purpose. I love the way you said, don't shrink back. Don't shrink back, walk into your purpose, go forth. And so I am challenging you on tonight. If you are an entrepreneur or you have a desire to be an entrepreneur, whatever you desire to do, maybe you want to go back to school, maybe you want to have another job, whatever it is that you would like to do, make sure on tonight that no more, you won't procrastinate, and that you're going to move forward in doing what it is that you have been called to do. And so with that, I'm going to take a break and go back to my website so that you all can see some of the amazing things that I have as well on my website, which is www.jaforafox.com, which what I absolutely love about that. One of the things that I do that I'm so passionate about is the financial literacy course. Because finances are so key, and you have to change your mindset about money, whether it's personal or business. So you want to ensure that, you change your money mindset, that absolutely will change your life.
Create the mindset that how you spend your money does matter. I am Jafora Fox. I am a business strategist as well as a transformational coach. Change your money mindset, change your life.
You ready?
Yep, let's do this.
If you really want to elevate your
Having good money management skills is extremely helpful and beneficial in order for you to run your business effectively. The financial literacy course is about how you manage your money. The structure that I use in my course is the same structure that I use for myself. You can sign up for this amazing course by going to my website, www.jaforafox.com. You can click on the link that says Financial Literacy Course, complete that registration form, and I will be in contact with you, and we can have that one-on-one and put together a blueprint, a plan of action for you in completing this course.
So with that on tonight, make sure you go and sign up for this financial literacy course. You can do that on my website. You see that link there, says sign up today. You click on that, you complete that actual form, and then I will be in contact with you, because we want to make sure that this is an absolute match for you, because you have to put in the work to make this happen for yourself. So with that signing up of that financial literacy course, you can also on my website, if you would, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So on the website, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see that information for you to subscribe there. You want to click on that link. You click on it'll take you right to YouTube. So if you have not yet subscribed to the Jafora Fox Show, if you would tonight, no need to wait till tomorrow. And would you please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Jafora Fox Show. And then while you're on my website, you might as well go to the mailing list and submit your information. So if there's anything that you need, you don't want to miss, so join our mailing list so you'll never miss any updates or anything that I have going on. And there's that information there. And then also you can text us. So you see that yellow button there. Click text. So sometimes texting is a lot better than to make a phone call. you can text me and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you may have. And then as well, if you want to connect with me, my contact information is at the bottom as well on my website. So all of my information, the show is there. You'll see all that amazing things that I have on the website. And so there's a contact button there. If you click on that, and then you can contact Jafora, put in your information, and I'll be glad to connect with you. Also, my office information, telephone number, and email address is there on my website. So whatever you need is there on my website. Anything you want to know about me, you go to About Jafora. My information is there. So I would love, love, love to connect with you. And so connect with me through the website. Go and subscribe to the Jafora Fox Show YouTube channel. You can also catch God's Word Study that I have as well, that I do every Wednesday at 12 noon Central Standard Time. All of that information is on my website. So again, thank you so much in advance. And so if you have not yet had the opportunity to share, put shared in the comments. So share, share, share. You don't want to have all of this information to yourself. You want to make sure that you share it with others, but also you'll be able to win a prize on tonight. As I said, Sacha has an amazing book. Definitely, if you're not an entrepreneur or you know someone that is an artist, that this book will be helpful for that artist. So Beyond the Music, an Artist Entrepreneur's Guide. You can win that book on tonight. So put shared in the comments. So share, 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 because I always say sharing is caring. Thank you so much, Gail. God bless you. Love you. Thank you for sharing. And thank you all in advance for sharing. God bless you, Prophetess. How are you? So good to see you and for you to be a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. And so I'm going to get back to amazing guest on tonight, Sacha Walton with SWI Management Group. You all, she has definitely given you all some amazing information, and we can't wait to hear her rap for us on tonight. That is going to be awesome. But I don't put you on the spot. It's no pressure.
Okay.
No pressure, no pressure. And so with that, Sacha, talk about your According to Sacha podcast.
Oh, yeah. So According to Sacha Podcast, believe it or not, it started from me doing my lives on TikTok. And my boyfriend, he is the mastermind behind According to Sacha podcast. And, you know, it was from doing those lives, and people got very comfortable and started asking questions and advice and everything. So yeah, it was my boyfriend that was like, hey, you need to do a podcast. But it took some time for me to get, you know, that trust in yourself part. So I finally got it together. And then I launched the podcast in January. And then from there, it's just been like wildfire. You know, I'm booked out through November with interviews. It's a platform for entrepreneurs and creatives. And, you know, I have some episodes myself on it, but I do open it up for entrepreneurs to come in and talk about what they have going on. And the interview series is called Conversations. And so I do that every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But this month I am off because I just completed the first season. I'm going into the second season in June, and then I start my third season in October. But everything that's there, it's just really been, it's been a great ride. I am on all streaming platforms. You can find me on Spotify, as the audio and video version is on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Audible. You could Google it. You'll see everything. We stream live also on Facebook and YouTube, and so it's growing so much, and it's been I really can't believe sometimes when I just sit back and think about all these things, and I'm looking at it like, am I really doing this? Like, yeah, really. And like I said, I do have to thank my boyfriend because he is the mastermind. He gave me the name for it, as well as creating the logo. And we've been running ever since. So it's been phenomenal. So if anybody's out there who would love to be on the show, and hopefully I can get Miss Jafora to be there too, I would love to have you, and you can always just reach out to us.
Yes, absolutely. I love to, and I thank you for it, because our show definitely is on the same time. So when I take a break, then I can hop and be on your show. Hi, cousin. Love you, Kimberly. Thank you so much, Kim, for joining in. So I'll definitely have to pay that back forward to you. So I'll take some time off so that I can be on your show as well. And I tell you all, we basically have the same things that we're kind of doing and moving forward with all of the things, y'all. It's enough for everybody, so you don't have to worry about. I know sometimes people think, well, somebody's doing that, I can't do that. But there is enough. It's 1 billion people in the world. And so there is room for you too as well. So start your podcast. I know many of my friends that they have podcasts and have things. And so we just have to make sure that we support each other.
Yes.
And so when we talked about, and you submitted your information to be a guest on the show, it just worked out where you were taking the month of May off. And so we said that, I think we talked maybe in January. And this time is now here, and it's going by so fast. So congratulations on all of the amazing things that you are doing. And I am definitely looking forward to being on your podcast as well. So talk about your masterclass that you have, Grow Your Business with Event.
All right. Yes. So my new masterclass, I'm launching it in June 13th, I believe that's the date. But I'm actually doing the marketing now, so everybody can get in on it already. It's on my website. But my passion is with events as well as music. And as I mentioned, I've done over 20 years in events. I started in 1998, and I have touched every type of event. I don't look at myself as being a planner. I am a producer. I put on major events. I've done weddings, I've done parties and so forth, but I've also have conferences under my belt, music festivals, state and federal contracting, celebrity events, showcases. I've traveled with my events. I'm international. I have a corporation that I work with in India. I do their 5Ks here in the States, and the list goes on. And with that, events are one of the most powerful branding tools out there that I think a lot of entrepreneurs, some get it, but then there's a lot of people who don't look at that. And you can use an event for anything to help grow your business, whether you are a product-based service company or your product service company. You can have customer appreciation events, things that will help continue to build your clientele, build your target audience, and also introduce you to new people as well. And people love coming together, and people love an experience. One of my background skill sets is in customer service. So you want to do things that will help create an experience for your clients and your customers. But there are so many things that you could do with leveraging events for your business, and creating a very positive return on investment is basically adding those business strategies and principles to your event, and in that way you come back with something great. And so that is what Grow Your Business with Events is all about, and then some. Is so much more to it. And you just go to my website, you sign up for it. Right now, this is called Small Business Week is this week. And for Small Business Week, I am offering 50% off of the introductory price of the class. So definitely go up there, go online. Everything is there, the codes. And I definitely want to see y'all in there. So if you're any entrepreneurs out there and you want to look at how you can have a successful event that will help bring a return on investment to your business, you want to sign up for that class and get all of that experience that I have, that I'm just wrapping up in it. One of the other things that I do have that's a part of who I am is that I apply my education to everything that I do. And I have a bachelor's in business management and administration and a master's in management. And so I don't just form events for any organization, nonprofit, or anything like that, but I do form it in a way that's going to help you build your business, build your company, as well as meeting your goals, and not just the goals of your event, but your goals for your business. So that's what it's all about. But I would love to have y'all in that class, and you will not be disappointed.
Yes, love it, love it, love it. So the information was shown on the screen. You can go to Sacha's website and book, sign up for the class, for that class to grow your business. Is always good to network, to get information, to help you be able to take whatever it is you're trying to do to the next level. And so with that, talk about how branding your business through digital marketing is highly important.
Yeah, that is a very, right now, because we're in this digital space, I do believe in having a marketing mix. I've come from the background of traditional marketing as well as digital marketing. So having that blend is always the best part, because everybody, you want to be able to reach everybody. But it is important to have your branding, your marketing, your business on a digital platform. Um, you can network so much better. You can meet people. I mean, it's done amazing things since I've relaunched for my business. And I pretty much do a lot of things in house. And I have assistants, but I do a lot of things myself. But I do my own PR. And so having that's just one good example, being able to network. And if you are in the position where you want to have more publicity, you could do a lot of PR that way by joining the Facebook groups, or, making sure that you're visible, making sure you're showing up with good content and good video marketing as well. But it is very important, because you can, you don't have to travel anywhere to get anything. I mean, you have virtual events, you have the lives, you have everything that's right there at your fingertips, whether it's on your phone or your laptop. So you want to definitely kind of get into it. I know a lot of things I hear a lot of people say, especially people that I coach, is they don't like being on camera. They don't like being out there or doing the lives or anything like that. But you want to do that because you can engage with people. One thing I like to say is energy transfers across all boundaries, and you can pick up on that. People can pick up on good energy. People can pick up on that good spirit that you have, or whatever that's there, just by what we're doing right now. And so being able to maximize and leverage those opportunities is what you want to do with that digital marketing space. So it is highly important, and just let it work for you. Like I said, great example. I've been doing my own PR, and now next weekend I'm on my way to Creative Con in LA to speak. So I meet a lot of people, I network, and I get a lot of speaking engagements, virtually and physically, all through this whole digital space. So you definitely want to maximize that.
Yes, definitely maximize that digital marketing. I love, love, love the tips that you have provided. You said something that was so key about that energy that's transferred through the screen. You can actually feel it. You can see it in the person. That's why I like, so much about the lives, but, in difference in just like posting something versus maybe having a live, because you can see and really feel that, and you won't have a misunderstanding about what the person is saying or not saying. And so if you are the one who don't like to do lives, just practice, do a video practicing so that you can do that, and then set yourself with a goal. Maybe you're going to do one live once a month, or, 4 lives in the month, but have a goal in mind so that you're able to do that. And so Stephanie says, true, your passion is sharing what you do, is seen all in your face and your
Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. That is so key, you all, to know that in doing that. And so if you are out and about, so make sure you're smiling, and the energy that you create, that you give out to others, is good energy. So you want to make sure you're having good positive energy, because that positive energy connects and is very helpful in expanding your territory. And so again, if you have not taken the time to share, share it in the comments. And even if you don't want to be in the drawing, you can still share. So share, share, share. I love doing it this way because it allows me to be able to sow into the entrepreneur. It allows me to be able to give back to that entrepreneur, because I believe in what you make happen for others, God will make happen for you. And so each week I get to do that, and it is absolutely a joy to be able to, purchase products for you all as guests for sharing. And so I love, love, love that. So again, please please, if you would, sharing is caring, put shared in the comments. So because that you don't want to miss the amazing book, Beyond the Music, an Artist Entrepreneur's Guide. So if it's not something that you can use, I know that you can pass it on to somebody else. So if you are a winner, just make sure that you pay it forward and give it to someone else. And so with that, provide some suggestions on how to create a 9-to-5 exit strategy, because I know sometimes people, they're working their 9-to-5 and they're not sure how they're going to be able to do an exit strategy. So provide some suggestions about that.
Yeah, so one of the things I've noticed on being on Facebook a lot, and people are always talking about they're working their 9-to-5 and they're just ready to quit. They're tired, or I've seen where people have actually quit their 9-to-5 to move into their business and move that forward, but they weren't ready for it, and they had those challenges for it. So, and there's a course on my website. I got a lot of good things on my website, you guys, but there's creating an exit strategy. I'll just give a few points is, really thinking out before you even leave that job. When you have it in your mind that you just want to say, okay, you have that business on the side, or you're about to create a business and you want to think it through. We always focus on doing the business planning, write your business plan out, write it all out and do it. Yes, do that. But when you're doing that as well, you want to create that exit strategy. So this is a personal plan for yourself, because you want to make sure that you have all that research done for your business to make sure that there's a market for your business. So you won't be scrambling thinking that, what you have is what everybody else wants. So when you're working, it does kind of give you that time to really set those goals in place and have those action steps there to it. So one of the things I would say on the personal side is, really look at your funds, look at what you have already. What do you need to increase on? How can you reduce your household income, not your income? You want to increase your income, but look how you can reduce the expenses, because you want to have a low overhead on your personal life if you're going to go ahead and step into the business. But you also want to make sure that business budget is there, that you have the money, that the funding is there. A lot of times you're going to, start your business and you're bootstrapping yourself. You have to pour into it. But while you're working, you can start saving. You could put some money to the side. You could set that goal and say, okay, you know what, in 5 years, I want to be off my job. So in those 5 years, what do you need to do? Save your money. Start putting something to the side. And when you're making money from your business, if you don't have to use it for your household, take that money that you make, take that profit and put it into an IRA or something that's going to help you, gain that interest a lot faster. And so in that way, when you get your 5-year goal, then you have that money you could take out and apply it into your business. So those are some of the things that you can do. Look at your credit. One of the things that's out there, you have to have, money and credit for your business. But a lot of times, and I know a lot of people out here talking about, business credit, how you could do this XYZ, which is true. But there are so many other companies or so many other things that you will have to have your own personal credit for. So you want to look at that as well, because the type of business you have might need to have that capital. Now, not every business that you start will need startup costs, like if you're doing something like what I'm doing, events or anything like that, it's a very low cost. But if you're having something like products and things like that, you want to look at all those things. But I don't want to take too much time and actually get into a whole little teaching or anything, because I could go on about it. But you want to have these things in play, so in that way you make a smooth transition in what you're doing. But like I said, there is a course, small course on my website that actually give those steps into creating that 9-to-5 exit strategy. But you got to look at it, and you want to look at it right, have the right strategic plan for your personal life as you transition into your entrepreneurship world.
Oh, yes, definitely. Awesome. I totally agree with, having that exit strategy, having things in place. And, I'm just so grateful and thankful coming up on 4 years, and time goes by so fast. This go round, I've done entrepreneurship and had business before. transitioned and all of that. And so I'm just so grateful and thankful just to continue in the journey of what it is that God has called for me to do, the passion and the purpose in what it is that we do on a day-to-day basis. I tell you, the price of it's priceless. It is absolutely priceless to be able to help someone else to move forward into what it is that they're trying to do and to help them with all of the things that we are doing. And I know, Stephanie, I saw your comment saying about the financial literacy. I'm going to tell you, I believe that that is one of the most principal things, whether you are personal or business. And that's why I encourage you all, you don't have to be an entrepreneur to sign up for the course, because you need to have that money management skill. Sometimes we just don't have it. And the first thing is just about having the conversation. And so let's just have the conversation, no matter where you're at in the process. You want to make sure that you have that talk. You want to involve your children. You want to be able to help. You want to be able to move forward in what that looks like. So I always say, change your money mindset, change your life. You have to change the way you see money and how you're doing what you're doing. Just in case, as you said, you want to do an exit strategy for that 9 to 5. You need to look at all of those things and how you're going to budget and how you're going to create that. So truly some powerful information. So as well, I'm going to do, as I say, the last call for shared. So if you have not yet shared, please put shared in the comments. If you're just now joining, thank you so much for joining and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. The show is where I spotlight entrepreneurs every week, Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So when you share, that allows for the entrepreneur, for me to sow into the entrepreneur. And that way you can rent a product that they may have. And so it's helpful. As I said again, when you make something happen for someone else, God will make it happen for you. And so your support, your love, your sharing, it definitely does help that entrepreneur. Definitely it helps the show, also, but it expands and enlarges their territory because they're providing information to you that is so good, that is for free. I mean, all these amazing nuggets that Sacha has shared on tonight, that is on her website, that she charges for it. She has given it to you all for free. So if you want to connect with Sacha, you can go to her website and connect with her. That's how you expand your audience and what you're trying to do. Gaining that information. So again, share, because sharing is caring. And so right before we do that wheel of names, so we can get all of that set up. So Sacha, if you would just please provide some final thoughts with the audience on tonight.
Yes. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in and taking the time out to watch this interview and be here with us tonight. So in my final thoughts, I would just say that anything you do, if you're an entrepreneur already, or if you're looking to start a business, just make sure that you have that idea and that you know that that purpose is attached to your idea. Don't be afraid. Don't shrink back. Always decide to show up. Even if you need to have somebody to help you along the way, don't be afraid to invest. Everybody out there doesn't charge a whole body for what they do. And they're, it's granted that they are, charging what they charge for what they do. But continue to look on, because if you need that help, there are people out here that have barter groups. You have people out here that actually, keep a balance with what they do. And then you have those who have the based on the value in their tenure and all that they do, they charge what they charge. But don't let that ever scare you in what you need to do. And then also have integrity. Always work with integrity, and then just know that everything that you do to give back, it always come back to you. Jafora already mentioned that. I've seen the fruits of that. So definitely just make sure you do those things and just see the right things come back, and just be ready to be successful and prosperous and live out your destiny. And that's all I gotta say for that. Thank you.
Yes, love it. So amazing. Again, thank you so much for being a guest on the Jafora Fox Show. Just so honored and excited to have you as a guest and taking out the time from your busy schedule to grace this amazing audience that joins me every week. Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you talked about something so valuable. It's with work with integrity. You definitely have to make sure that you work in integrity. And then invest in yourself. You know, we have to take that time to invest in oneself and then show up. I'm telling you, showing up with consistency is key. Have to stay consistent. So we want to make sure that you do stay consistent. And again, if you have not yet shared, share it in the comments so that you can win this amazing book on tonight from the guest, Sacha Walton of SWI Management Group. And again, thank you so much for being a guest. And so we'll get ready now for the Wheel of Names. So let's see who the winners are for tonight. Awesome. Congratulations, Bernita. Thank you so much for sharing. I'll be in contact with you so we can get your book ordered. And if it's something that you can't use, make sure you pay it forward to someone else. So let's see who our next winner is for tonight. Awesome. Congratulations, Stephanie. Thank you all so much. So congratulations to Stephanie, Allen, and Bernita Bishop. So thank you all so much. Congratulations. Let's see. My cousin, I have a question. I'm not sure if your name was on there. Cousin, if not, guess what? If your name wasn't there, I'll just send you a book, cousin. How about that? So I wasn't sure, not sure if your name was missed. I'll send you a book. So you are a winner too as well, Kimberly, my cousin. So congratulations to all the winners. I can go back later to see, but it doesn't matter. You are a winner, cousin. So I'll make sure that you get your book. Again, Sacha, thank you so much. It's a great book that she has, Beyond the Music, an Artist Entrepreneur's Guide. So super excited. So, you actually could send us out. Oh, you know what? That's hilarious. Did you put shared in the comments? No, I can pay. Send me an invoice. Just go to my website and order something. So that's okay. It's fine. I'll make sure that you get your book as well. So I didn't see. I actually have somebody that handles that. So she is so on top of making sure all of those shared names. So you would have to put shared in the comments. So if you put shared in the comments, so it doesn't matter. You have your book. You are a winner. So we have 3 winners on tonight. So again, thank you all so much for being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Thank you, Sacha, on tonight for all the amazing information that you have provided to us on tonight. I mean, you all can take this information and definitely be able to use to help you, whether you are an entrepreneur or not. I mean, to be able to take the nuggets and make it be a part of what it is that's applicable to you. So thank you all so much again. Have an amazing night. So God bless you. I love you all. And happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers. Thank you all so very much. All of the mothers are amazing. We already know this. So happy Mother's Day to all of the amazing mothers. Pray that your day is going to be great. And also praying for you if your mother is passed away. And then also if you're a mother and you've lost a child, so just praying for this time. It's not always a time that's exciting for everyone. So happy Mother's Day to you all. Enjoy. Have an amazing night. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jafora Fox, let's talk business. And let's turn it up a notch. It's your time to shine with Jafora Fox. It's all coming together. Just keep your eyes on God and tune in and let's talk with